Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope you are doing fine and welcome back to Learn with Anil. Today I am here with another interesting session on error corrections. We all make errors. We all make errors in our language because this language is not our mother. This is not uncommon and we have to correct those errors in order to make our language accurate and in order to sound better. And so today I am here with 5 such common errors that we all make in our language when we speak or when we write. So let us see what they are. The first common error for today is discuss about. Discuss about. Many people use this discuss and about together. Let us discuss about the solution. Let us discuss about maths. Let us discuss about that situation. So like this, they all use this discuss about in their sentences. Do you think this is correct? Do you think it is proper to use about after discuss? And many people, I found so many people using this discuss about. However, this is incorrect usage. We should not say discuss about. Instead, we should only say we discuss. Let us discuss the problem. Let us discuss the situation. Let us discuss that incident. Okay, we can say this, but we should not say discuss about. We can say have a discussion about. There is a chance of saying have a discussion about. That means let us have a discussion about English. Let us have a discussion about that incident that took place. Like that we can say, but just with discuss we cannot use about. Okay, so I discussed my problem with my parents is correct, but I discussed about my problem with my parents is a wrong usage. But we can also say I had a discussion about my problem with my parents. Okay, I had a discussion about the problem is correct. I had discussed the problem with my parents is correct, but I had discussed about my problem is a wrong usage. The second sentence or the second error that I wish to introduce today is don't repeat it again. Don't repeat it again. Do you think there is an error in this sentence? Yes, there is an error, and the error is again. Right? You should not repeat this again. You should not use again word when we say repeat, because repeat itself has the sense of again in it. So no need of adding this again word after repeat. Many of us use this again word after repeat, but we should not use that again word after repeat. We should just stop by saying repeat. Okay, just repeat. Please repeat. Could you please repeat? Will you repeat? Like that we can say, but we should not say would you please repeat again? Repeat it again. This is a wrong usage. Okay, don't repeat is the correct usage. Don't repeat again is a wrong usage. You should not repeat this is a correct usage. You should not repeat this again is a wrong usage. Could you please repeat it for me is a correct usage. Could you please repeat it again for me is a wrong usage. Okay, and the third sentence I wish to introduce today is don't enter into the class. Don't enter into my room. Don't enter into that place. People say this, don't enter into. Enter into. Do you think this is correct? A lot of people use this phrase enter into in their language, but it's wrong in this context. Okay, we should not use in this context that into word after enter. And what should we say then? We should say don't enter the class. Okay, don't enter the class. Don't use that into after enter. Just say don't enter the class. It is not enter into the class. Okay, so because enter has the sense of into in it already, so we need not add this into word after enter. This context, in this context especially, because why I am saying this context, there is another phrasal verb in English that is enter into, but with a different meaning and sense. It doesn't mean to enter a place. but it means something else. And what is that exception? Let us also see that exception here. Enter into is also a phrasal verb which means to become involved in. Okay, to become involved in something is called enter into. If you see an example, you will understand. He entered into an argument with the shopkeeper. He entered into an argument with the shopkeeper. He did not enter the shop here, but he entered into an argument. That means he is involved in an argument with the shopkeeper. So enter into means getting involved in something here, but not entering a place. Okay, so this is an exception, but enter into in the sense of entering a place is a wrong usage. Remember this. Never say I entered into the theater, I entered into the class. This is wrong. Okay, never use this. And the fourth error that I wish to introduce today is I have been living here since 3 years. I have been living here since 3 years. What's wrong in this sentence? This seems very nice without any error, right? But there is an error. It is a wrong usage to say since 3 years. What is wrong here? Instead, we should say for 3 years. It is not since 3 years, but for 3 years. Since is used to mention point of time. That means we can say the same sentence, I have been living here since 2017. We can say this because 2017 is a point of time, but 3 years is a period of time. Okay, 3 years, it's a period of time. 2017, an exact point of time. If you want to mention an exact point of time in your sentence, then say since. If it is a period of time like for 3 years, 3 months, 4 days, 5 minutes, like that, it's a period of time, you should say or you should use for instead of since in that context. If that point of time is not mentioned, only a period of time is mentioned, we should say I have been living here for 3 years. Okay, for 3 years here. It is not since 3 years. If it is 2017, then it is since 2017. The last error I wish to introduce today is does he plays football? Does he plays football? I hope most of you had identified the mistake here. I found some people making this mistake in their language. And what's the error in this sentence? Does is present helping verb. Do becomes does by adding es to it, right? Do plus es is does. We add that es of the main verb to do in order to make it negative or question. And in this sentence, he plays football is the correct form of the sentence, right? So we have made it a question. Does he plays football? I said, but the actual sentence should be does he play football? Since he is singular, we added s to the main verb play. He plays football. He plays football is a correct sentence. But when we say question or when we convert that sentence into a question, does he play cricket or does he play football? That s of the main verb is added to do here in order to make it does. Okay, does he play? Again, don't add that s to the main verb to make it plays. Okay, it is wrong usage. Does he play football? Does he come to the class? Does he go to the temple? Does he eat mango? Does he plus verb form 1 without s? If we had already used that does in our sentence, we should not add that s to the main verb. That's the simple rule. I hope you enjoyed this session, and please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please keep visiting this channel for more and more such interesting videos. Thank you. Bye bye.